All right, let's show you what's going on. And we start with a look outside. And here in and around the metro area, partly cloudy skies today. Temperatures a little cooler than what we had yesterday. Tomorrow we'll begin that rise with the temps across the area here, but a good looking shot in downtown Albuquerque. We go up to the Taos area. We've had a fair share of clouds throughout the day. Up in the northern mountain resorts, we did pick up between 2 and 4 inches of snow last night. So that's some good news because we're going to go another week before anything really changes as far as big time snow goes. We do have some other weather concerns as well, but for now, things are relatively quiet. Some clouds across the northeast, a couple others out to the west, but nothing that's creating any sort of major league issues here in the metro. We're at 52 degrees. Winds are not a factor right now across the north, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Down to the south, 40s and 50s as well, although Deming, our warm spot, at 62 degrees right now. We are getting a little ridge, which is setting up. And again, it's not a massive ridge. It's going to cause major league drying for weeks at a time, but it is going to allow storms and most of the moisture to stay just to our north over the next couple of days. And when I say just to our north, if you go up into Summit County, there are winter storm watches in effect for another 1.5 feet of snow coming up in this area starting tomorrow night. So we're just going to miss that. And in fact, southwestern Colorado is likely to miss out on that as well. So we end up with cool and dry conditions in place overnight tonight, tomorrow, more of a northwesterly flow. But this flow is going to allow for quite a bit of a temperature rise, and you can see all that snow will just stay up into central Colorado, meaning the southwestern portion of the state in all of New Mexico will be quiet here, not only for the next couple of days, but likely for the next week before things start to change. So what do we have to be concerned with? Well, we are going to have to contend with the wind, 10 to 15 miles an hour, up to 20 along the east slopes of the northern mountains tomorrow. But then central mountain chains all the way from the north down to the south are going to have to deal with quite a bit in the way of gusty winds out there coming up on really Thursday. And I think what we're going to end up with here are wind gusts that are going to top out around 30 to 40 miles an hour across the area. So be prepared for that. And then they will calm down into the weekend with warming temperatures as well. 30s and 40s, places like Pagosa Springs and Durango for tomorrow. With sun and clouds, mild conditions over to the northwest, partly cloudy, warmer conditions here. Temperatures 40s, 50s, and low 60s, mostly sunny skies Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. As you can tell with the 7-day forecast here, there's just not much going down as far as, well, precip goes for the next 7. It looks like we're about 10 days away from things really changing. Now, the pattern does change significantly in those 10 days where we dig a couple of powerful troughs in our direction. But obviously, it's more than a week away, so a lot can change between now and then. The southwesterly breezes up to 25 miles an hour in the northeast tomorrow. Northern mountains, a cold start in the single digits in those high mountain communities, but warming up throughout the day. 55 to Harris, 56 in Estancia, and 53 out in Cedar Crest. And finally, right here in the metro area, temperatures in the 20s and 30s to start, 50s and 60s to finish with those mostly sunny skies. Extended forecast, we're going to see the temps all the way up to 70 degrees by Saturday.
What?